I'm an eating, drinking, shitting, fucking Santa Claus.
Prove it. Fuck me Santa, 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 fuck me Santa.
Oh, can I at least take this hat off?
No! I love that!
Oh.
I love that!
Okay.
Welcome to another week of the We Divided by Zero podcast, the only podcast that's legal in 49 states of America, just like fucking 3 women and a donkey. I'm D.
And I'm Will. Nice.
How you going?
Good. Is that confirmed? Did you check with our foreign correspondent if that is actually the case?
I actually got a bus, travelled around the United States and married many a mother.
Right. Excellent. Because I've got a donkey and I didn't know what to do with it. So if that is actually legal, now I've got the the perfect thing to do. So that's real good.
Yeah, send it my way.
Very good. So what's been happening?
Not much, man. Just got over the Christmas parties and stuff like that. How was your Christmas party week?
Christmas was awesome. Christmas alone. Beautiful. Did a baked ham and some other stuff. Just me and the wife and the dogs. No relatives to rush around and visit. That's going to sound terrible, I know, but it was awesome. Just sat at home in the aircon. Great food. Some DVDs, some alcohol. Topped it off with National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation and Bad Santa. And yeah, perfect. All done. So yeah, really good Christmas. Got a waffle maker from the wife because waffles are awesome. And pancakes suck.
Pancakes aren't that bad. They don't measure up to waffles.
No, I mean,
But if someone's putting a pancake in front of you and nothing else, you're going to take the pancake.
Oh, definitely. But yeah, waffles are definitely the way to go. Thank you to Harold and Kumar for enlightening me on that fact. So
yeah. When next time your wife makes your pancakes and puts them in front of you, just pick up the plate and throw it across the room.
Just smash it against
fucking
the wall.
waffles.
Yeah, I got a waffle maker. Where's the waffles?
Here's what I don't get about the Christmas party.
Right.
If I took everybody aside at a Christmas party individually...
Sorry, is this a work Christmas party or family thing?
Doesn't matter.
Okay, all right.
Doesn't matter. Any Christmas get-together.
Okay.
And said, do you really want to be here? They're going to go, no, I don't want to fucking be here. I've got so much to do. I'm busy. I hate coming out. I just want to sit at home and do nothing. So my question is, why are we all getting ready together on Christmas Day? Why doesn't everyone just admit that nobody wants to fucking see anyone and we can all just stay in our houses?
Because if you're that person that says it, you're the first person to say it, you'll be wailed upon and you'll be ostracized. You'll be like a Mormon excommunicating from the church. You'll just be, you know what people are like. It's the done thing. You can't not do the family thing. You privately bitch about it in the car ride home. About all the other relatives or your work Christmas function, but yeah, you certainly don't be the one to just send out a tweet to all your family members, jamming assholes, I'm spending Christmas by myself. So you can't do that. So what you do is you just pack up all your shit and move to another state like I did. So it's,
yes,
you've got an excuse. So,
When people ask you why you moved to another state, what do you tell them? Are you at the stage?
Oh, get away from family. Yeah. More money and get away from family. The perfect asshole.
Yeah, that's right. And everybody's experienced, now that you mention it, everyone's experienced when they're a kid, the trip on the ride, like the trip home in the car afterwards.
Yeah. And the bitching about everyone else at the family get-together. Why did great auntie Cheryl bring that horrible salad no one likes?
Yep. I don't know. She does it every year.
Yeah. Oh, that gift, that was so cheap. He's got heaps of money and he can't even buy the kids something nice.
It's always fun.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
It's always fun.
So,
what about the work Christmas party? Any body parts photocopied or anything?
No, ours was just at a nice restaurant. It was good. One idiot at work, the obligatory drunk guy. What was funny was I was talking to him during the day, the Friday, the day before our Christmas party, as to, because I've only just moved even over here, who in the office would be the drunk person. I was talking to a guy and he's like, it'll definitely be this girl. She'll be the one that'll get drunk and make a mess of herself. And it turned out he was the one that got drunk and made an idiot of himself. So
There's always one. I had a girl one year at a Christmas party. I can't say who I work for, obviously, but I had a girl at a Christmas party once, public bar, got so trashed that she went around to all of her managers telling them that she was a slut, and they knew she was a slut, and she was up for it.
Oh,
And
no.
they had to,
No.
had to put her in a cab, like that bad that they had to physically lift her into a cab at the end of the night. One of those.
Did one of the bosses offer to get her home safely?
Yeah, that's right. Oh, why do people do it?
I don't know. But speaking of work, I've noticed something this week. It hit me very clearly at my office. And it's, I don't know if it's tied into it, but at the moment over in Australia, they're running the ads for the new American Idol, which
Okay.
is about to start soon. Have you noticed, and I don't know if it's during American Idol time or not, so this isn't exactly related to my point, but I don't know if this highlighted it for me, but I've worked in a lot of different offices, and there's always one girl in the office that if the radio's playing in the background, they sing along to the song. But they don't just sing along like la 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 singing. You can tell they keep their voice very quiet, but you can tell they're putting in effort.
Yeah.
You can tell that in their head they're doing their work, but in their head they're like, you know what, I am good. And they have their voice just loud enough, hoping that someone will hear them and go, gee, you're a really good singer. Have you counted this? And it's to certain songs too. Like we had the radio on the office when I was at work. This is what just came, yesterday. And it's what really highlighted is, it's Christmas, so it's only half the staff there. And this girl who does it, she's done it before, but it really hit home yesterday because there was hardly anyone in the office, so and it was really quiet, So she's sitting there just working away at a slow pace because there's not much to do. And I know certain songs she would definitely sing along to, and you could just tell she's, they do that sort of soprano-y type, higher pitch.
The falsetto, yeah.
Falsetto, but you can tell there's more effort that goes in than just singing along to the radio. And I've certainly narrowed it down to 80s rock ballads. I mean, when every rose has a thorn, or things like that. The heavy 80s rock ballad, the chorus is when the effort comes out. So it's like cowboy sings a sad song. That's it really. The effort comes out, and they're just sort of Have you encountered this before?
Yeah. And the other thing they'll do is they'll pretend they're going about their normal day.
Yeah.
And it's just something that they're doing, and then they do that cheeky look over the shoulder to make sure if anyone's looking.
Oh yeah,
They
definitely.
they want people to look. Yeah.
So people say they shouldn't stereotype, but there's definitely an office stereotype, and I'm going to call it the idol wannabe.
The
Idol
idol
wannabe, because you can just tell, and it seems to be. Excuse me, I don't know if it is because at the moment, idol ads are on, and it's or it's just a coincidence. But there's definitely the singers, the wannabe singers in the office, who who quietly put in just that little bit too much effort into the chorus of an 80s ballad when it comes onto the radio. So, and certain other songs, and like the James Blunt shit that comes along, you can hear him.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just sort of hear him going, you're beautiful, and just do that. And I don't know, I'll never be with you. So
Keep going.
thank you very much.
Keep going.
No, I can't keep
think-
going. I
I
can't.
think
I gotta go
anything-
see I gotta go get my idol audition sorted out. So, because Keith Urban's a judge now, he did his stint of the Australian Voice, and now he's hooked onto the American Idol. So,
Okay, fair enough. He's
good old
sold
Keith
out like
Urban.
the rest of them.
Yeah.
He's quite a good guitarist, actually. Have you ever seen him just play guitar?
Yeah, he's actually a very as a guitarist, just as a pure guitarist, I think he's very underrated. Very good
excellent,
guitarist.
yeah.
real good. Really good.
I don't know. I think it's just the way it is that they all sell out now and go on these reality shows. So
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
fine. They got to keep their
So,
celebrity
yeah.
up. I think it's people. Everyone has their different strengths, so they bring it to the workplace, and they want to show people that they're good at something. So I don't know, whoever plays tennis or whatever, every now and again their tennis racket will rock up at work or something like that, because they want people to ask them, oh, you play tennis, do you, or something like that. Unfortunately for me, I can't do that because the only thing I'm good at is jerking off, so I can't just work it out and do that at work. Oh, you're quite good at masturbating.
Just
Wow.
a question: how? And I'm certainly not having a go, but how do you know you're good at it?
Well, that's the end of discussion.
Yeah, no, but fair enough. Without getting too gross, but it's not like you can compare it. You've got no basis for the comparison. You can't You can't be someone else, and this isn't like you can put your brain in someone else's body, and or like those movies where they switch bodies and then they jerk off. So,
Well, sir, I think we've just found the perfect reality TV show.
what? Oh no, jerk offs.
This show always goes out. I shouldn't have said it. I just wanted to segue into a jerk off. I shouldn't have done it. It was poor. It was
No,
poor
you
form.
should have waited till we asked about float tanks, and I would have brought it up
Yeah.
like I do every week. So
Exactly.
yeah. And
that's
I'm definitely, I will be giving that a go. I've just got to, now that we've settled in over here, I've just got to basically find one now in the local area and then give it a go. So
Hit it up.
yeah.
Good.
So what else is going on your way of town?
Been watching Dexter a bit.
Bit of Dexter,
Yeah.
How do you feel about Dexter? Do you think he's the anti-hero, or is he just a fucking psychopath criminal who should be locked up like the rest of them?
He's pretty much a nutcase. The few, I don't know about it. Like, they do it very well, how they play on people's emotions. Like, he's stabbing people in the chest, and we're like, oh, we feel sorry for him because he was tortured as a child. I must admit, I haven't watched all of them. I watch them every now and again. And the funny thing that gets me about it all of the time is, well, there's two things. One, his sister says fuck every second word. They really got to tone that down. All she says is fuck.
Yep.
And what is it with him always getting away with it? Like the end of the series always climaxes into someone finds out who Dexter really is, and then some stupid slip up in the plot line and he gets away with it. So yeah, it's wearing me out a bit.
The other thing is too is that's his wife in real life.
Well, the one that plays his sister.
Yeah, that's Michael C. Hall's actual wife.
Well, hang on a second. Wait, I've got some weird fantasy about like my wife being my sister or something. Wouldn't it be funny if he was in charge of casting? And he was sitting there and his wife goes, have you got a part for me on the show? And he's like, actually, I've got a part for you. You're going to play my sister on the show.
No.
I've just figured out that Dexter isn't the one that's fucked up. Michael C. Hall obviously is.
Yeah,
He
obviously.
wants his
Well,
wife to play his sister.
His previous show was 6 Feet Under, and that wasn't the most normal of shows. So.
Oh my God, what a goddamn weirdo.
Yeah.
What's he got, some little Luke and Leia fantasy thing playing out in his head or something?
Bit of incestuous tendencies there. So
Yeah, fair enough.
So I've been playing the new Hitman that came out too. You got a copy of that too? How's it
Got a
going
copy
for
of Hitman? Brilliant. The only thing is I suck at gaming. So the idea with Hitman is obviously you do things covert. So
Not me.
no, neither me. I just pick up a gun and blow the shit out of everyone.
Yep.
And the problem is that I've had the game for a week and I've probably only put in, I don't know, not many hours at all, and I've finished the game already. If you play it as a point and shoot like you're not supposed to, you run through the missions too quick. You're supposed to go around and find, without giving away too many of the spoilers, but in a couple of the missions you've got to find poisons and poison people's food and stuff like that.
Yeah. I just blew a
If
dude
you
up.
don't-
So
Yeah. If you don't do it properly like that and you just go around with your guns killing everyone, and I don't know, when you play games, do you play them on easy or what mode do you play them on?
I'll play them on easy. Try and find a download of a walkthrough or a cheat, and I'll just walk through, blow the shit out of everyone, and then I generally do that first, then I go back and play it properly. I guess because when I play these games, it's just to chill out a bit and just relax and have a little bit of fun. So I get really annoyed where I can't figure out where to go or how to finish the mission.
Yeah, that's the brilliant thing about it, is that you can finish the mission really any way you want to. That's the brilliant thing in the game development, because I'm the same. If after half an hour I'm stuck on the one screen and I can't find where to go next, I just chuck the shits with it. So
I do like that you can play it either way, because I hate games where there are covert games, like especially some of the older ones where they were fun, but if you get caught or seen, that's it, mission over.
Yeah,
You couldn't, if you just felt like just a bit of mindless running through, bit of game, fun, you could do that. So
how did you find the game? How far through it are you?
I don't know how many missions there are. I'm up to, I went through a mine, some sort of mine thing, and then I found a weapons factory.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
A weapons factory. I didn't do that bit.
Oh, okay.
I must have skipped a lot of shit. I'm going to go back and play it properly.
Or
I
you were
think.
too busy just blowing shit up and killing things
Yeah.
that you couldn't. Yeah, you missed the scenery. You didn't take time to smell the roses.
Yeah, something tells me that 47 isn't into smelling roses too much.
No. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
So,
But a hell of a good story. The story was good. And the other thing that I don't like too much about games is if they've got really long cutscenes, but the cutscenes weren't too long at all.
I skip them.
I went back and started the very first, because I've never played it and I wanted to play the whole series, was Assassin's Creed the other week.
Assassin's Creed's good.
And I started the first Assassin's Creed, and some of the cutscenes are just so long and you can't skip them, and you feel like throwing your controller through the computer sometimes. Oh, man.
Bit of PC gamers rage, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Dear.
So yeah, I thought it was really well put together, the latest Hitman.
Yeah. And have you gone to see the new fucking walking movie by Peter Jackson?
No.
No, you're not going to
No.
go watch. You're not going to watch the little Hobbit walk for 7 hours.
If there's some sort of interactive movie where I get to snap the Hobbit's neck, like if it's like Choose Your Own Adventure, and that's
Choose
the next
your own
thing.
adventure. There you go.
Wouldn't that be great in cinemas? Like you've got a little control panel next to your seat,
Right.
and I don't know how that would work because you're in a theater. Maybe it goes on popular opinion. Like you get
Okay.
3 minutes. The
Yep.
like the median of the audience chooses what happens next.
Everyone votes. Yep.
Yeah, I'm pressing Hobbit steps on a landmine every single time. That's what I'm going for.
I guarantee actually that is what's going to happen. I think that will be the next thing. That they will literally shoot, when they shoot a movie, they will shoot in essence 2 or 3 movies and with segments, and that you will have a controller on your DVD player and you get to choose which option for what happens.
Yeah, it's not that far away. I mean, it happens in gaming at the moment. Like if
Yeah.
you've played anything in the Mass Effect universe,
Yep.
every decision you make affects how the game plays out. So that's
Yeah.
essentially the same thing. So yeah, that can't be too far off.
Yeah. No, I think that will probably be the next thing. So
Yeah, and I'm going to choose no Jar Jar Binks. I'm going to choose. I'm going to omit
Greedo
Rocky.
shoots first.
Yeah. Greedo shoots first. I'm going to omit Rocky 5 altogether. I don't even want to fucking know about it. And the Hobbit can walk off a cliff.
And I would also choose Leonardo DiCaprio throws Kate Winslet off the door frame and says, "Give me a turn, bitch." You fucking door hogging slut. Give me a turn. I'm freezing my nuts off.
I saved you.
Yeah.
just a little bit of door. Just half. Just half the door. That's all I'm after.
I'll never let go, Jack. Oh, he's dead. Let go. She lets go straight away.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's a metaphor. Fuck the metaphor.
I'm going to hold on to you for... Oh, gone.
God, up. Yep.
I'm going to up. Gone.
Surprised the bitch didn't try and grab his watch as he sunk down first.
Yeah.
He was wearing a
Oh,
watch,
man. But so, I don't know if you read the books, but do you think one book warrants 3 films? Do you even read the books?
Nah.
The Hobbit books?
Please read. Come on. Is there pictures? Is there pictures in them?
Yeah.
No, I just wait for the movie. I like movies better than books. I like some books, but no. I prefer books that are real books, you know, informative, not, I don't read for fun. That's what movies are for.
Oh, okay. I see.
I
see. Fair enough. And I haven't seen it yet, but you have seen the latest Bond film?
No, actually, we're going to go tonight. We didn't, maybe, or tomorrow. We didn't get a chance last night. I came home and I was feeling like shit. So
okay.
I just crashed out on the couch in the aircon. So, we didn't end up going. So
Oh,
that'll be
okay.
tonight's adventure. Go see the Bond. So I'll see how I go at the movie theatres, seeing as I love going to the theatre so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, that should be an interesting experience. So
Do they do allocated seating where you live?
yes, they do. Unfortunately, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Speaking of which, have you? Oh, we have been to that. We drove past one today actually when we were looking for somewhere to eat. The other restaurant I can't stand to go to, Wagamama's.
Oh, yeah, I'll go there all the time.
Yeah, it's a great restaurant. I'm not going to bag it, but what I personally don't like is... Well, actually, no, there's one thing I really like about them, but it's also the thing I hate, and that is that when they come up to serve you, they tell you, right, there's more than one of you at the table, your food's going to come out whenever the fuck we bring it out. They pointedly tell you food will not come out at the same time. Now, I love that. I love the honesty of saying, you know what, you want to eat in my fucking restaurant? You'll get your food when you get it, bitch, and not a second before.
I thought this would anger you up. I thought this would be the thing that
and
tips you.
and the honesty too. You know, when someone orders a salad and someone orders like a slow cooked prime rib, well, how can they come out at the same time? Someone's getting shafted. So, but the same token, that very thing also is the thing I hate the most about the restaurant, because one or two things happens. You're either eating and everyone's watching you eat while salivating over your food if you're the first one to get it, or vice versa, you're fucking hungry and yours is the one that comes out last. And by then everyone's done and then they watch you eat going, hurry up, I want to leave. So, that's what I like. And that's actually, and speaking of that point too, that was the other thing I was going to talk about was, which happened today again, when my wife goes somewhere to eat. The second I finished eating, like literally the last bite goes in, wipe the mouth with a napkin, I'm done. I want out. I want out of that restaurant. I hate sitting around after your foods. When you finished, I'm out. I want out. I hate sitting there even for 2 minutes, even just for that minute to sit there and go, all right, let's go in a sec. No. The second you're done, I'm done. The experience is then over for me. I want to get up and leave straight away. I mean, my wife's really good. She doesn't like to linger either, but she certainly would like at least 10 seconds for the food to digest. So that's
they like the food settling. Well, the problem for me as well is that my wife's a lot slower eater than I am.
Right.
Because I'm the size of a beluga whale, I inhale my food very quickly. And so I wait for her to finish, and then she wants it to settle as well. But I think I think the trick with Wagamama, to be a prick man, is you wait for everyone else to order,
right,
and then you order what you know is going to take the longest to cook, right?
To make them stay
You let
longer.
them have all their food come out. You say, no, you eat. Don't wait for me, you eat. And then they eat, and then your food comes out, and you just sit there and take fucking forever to eat. Just chew up every single bite really slowly, and they go, oh, come on. Yeah.
I think Wagamamas would, and I don't know if this is their intention or not, but I think it would work better if you went with a group of people and one person orders, and so the dishes are going to constantly come, so it becomes more like everyone eats the same things, like a, what do you call it, a banquet. Yeah. That's probably the more intended version, more intended purpose of Wagamambas. I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. Good food though, it is tasty. It's, I do like the quality of the food, but the process does bug me a bit, so...
Yeah, nice and cheap too. It's a cheap meal.
Yeah, yep.
We like a cheap meal. Yeah.
The other thing is too, as I was thinking about the other day, I wonder how many restaurants get people do runners. Because we went to a restaurant. Done one? Oh hell no, no. I joke about it just to stir my wife up. I like get up and just literally start walking out. Go, come on, run! They're not looking, but
tell her you go into the bathroom and then walk outside and tap on the window on the outside.
Yeah, wave from the car or call it from the car. I'm in the car. You do your turn. Move.
What if she did though?
I don't know. I guess it's good that people are honest and stuff. It's just that we went to a restaurant for dinner the other night, and we walked up to the front counter to pay. And we're standing there, and there's no one around, and we couldn't see the waitresses, and we're just standing there going, you know what? How long should we wait before we actually just walk out because we haven't got the fucking service we wanted? So,
yeah, sometimes you could just get up and leave. I think it's a gauge on how good the food is, because if you do a runner, you can't ever go back there, obviously. So
that's true.
But I'm sure people do it all the time, especially for the ones where they leave the check at the table. Yeah, they bring the check over to your table. And if you get a packed restaurant on a Friday night, how the hell are they going to know? So,
oh, exactly. Yeah.
I'm sure it happens a lot.
Yeah.
So,
all right.
Sorry, what was that?
No, I was just going to say we're coming up on...
Oh, okay. All right. Well, I wanted to
so
tell you very quickly. I know for the last 2 weeks I've been promising to find out who this... I said there was a guy in Hollywood and it was a practical joke on him and I couldn't...
Yes, Mr. Famous. Yes, right.
Yep, so I found it. So what happened is in 2003... Well, it happened before this, but Jimmy Kimmel, who everyone knows
Jimmy
who
Kimmel,
Jimmy Kimmel is... Yeah, and Adam Carolla, who's also a stand-up comedian...
Yes.
Got together and came up with this practical joke, and the guy's name is let me just find his name again. The guy's name is Perry Caravello, right? And what they promised him 10 years ago, he was like a struggling stand-up comedian,
right?
And they promised him he would get the lead in. They would help him get the lead in a movie,
right?
In 2003, they got in touch with Bobcat Goldthwait, who everyone knows
Yes.
as Zed from Police Academy. He's a director
Yep.
now. He directs indie films. I think I might have mentioned that already. And
Yep.
Dane Cook as well,
Dane Cook, yep.
who's a stand-up comedian. And they told this Perry Caravello guy that they were going to cast him in a movie called Windy City Heat. So the movie's called Windy City Heat.
Right.
But the whole... and they told him that while he was making the movie, a documentary crew would be following him around.
Right.
And the movie is actually them following this guy and playing a practical joke on him because he thinks he's in an actual action film. And he's crazy. He's nuts. And it's hilarious. It's fucking hilarious because they put things up on the screen like... I think they give him a script or something like that, and it says something like
Right.
a Roman Polanski... Windy City Heat, a Roman Polanski film or something like that.
Right.
And he doesn't clue on, yeah. And they just fuck with him the whole time. And
What's it called?
Windy City Heat.
That's the actual name of the movie.
That's the name of the movie, yeah. So that's
Not the
the
movie.
name
No, not the movie he's in. The movie I would go to the video store and ask for is called Windy City Heat.
Windy City Heat.
Right,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. That's what Bobcat Goldthwait called it when he
Right.
released it. Yeah,
Right.
and it's a documentary about them following this crazy guy around as a practical joke.
Oh,
Yeah. And I was just reading on Wikipedia before as well. He tried, this Perry Caravello guy,
Yeah.
tried to sue Jimmy Kimmel in 2007 for $10 million under false pretenses.
You'd probably
Because
have
he
a-
was promised...
You'd probably have a pretty good case, wouldn't you?
Yeah, yeah, because he was promised to lead in this film. But
And
it's
does-
been going on for like 10 years or something like that. That Jimmy Kimmel and this other stand-up
Yeah.
have been setting this up, telling him they're going to get him the lead in this film and stuff like that.
That's a long
It's
con.
hilarious. Oh, yeah. And actually, sorry, Dane Cook
Yes.
plays Roman Polanski in the documentary. So this Perry Caravello thinks that Dane's Cook name is Roman Polanski.
So he didn't even know who Dane Cook was.
No.
Oh my god.
So I'll have to see it now. I haven't actually seen the film, but I knew there was
Yeah,
some
yeah, we'll
story
have to check
going
that
around
out.
like this. Yeah, this guy
All right,
was
we'll
this
have to check
joke
that
in
out,
Hollywood.
All right. Well, we're coming up to time. So before we do, let's just have a quick check on is Seth famous. So
Yep.
I've got to get a jingle. I really make an effort to get a jingle or a bit of a music intro for this little bit because
We
good
better.
old Seth. So dun, 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 is Seth famous? Hang on, that sounded like George Jetson, then, didn't it? There's George
It did.
Jetson. Is Seth famous? So this week we're up to 6,293 subscribers.
From what?
So now I promised to write that down. I think it was 6203. So there's another 90 subscribers clicked in on the week. He's got a new video up called "Scary Face at Cracker Barrel" or something, something like that. I haven't actually watched this episode. It must have only just gone up. Let's have a quick look here.
How many
At old
views?
Seth, at how many views, and then we've got to see how much Hanukkah beard got too. So see if it cracked the old 1,200 mark that he normally sits around. So Seth does vlogs. Let's see. Scary Woman at Cracker Barrel has 151 views, and it only went up 8 hours ago. So not doing so well. Oh no, hang on. He's got. Oh no, I haven't clicked in a while since Hanukkah beard. He's got one called Frosty Balls. I don't know what that's about. Then he's got one, Toby Dances in Berlin, where it's basically from his recent trip to Europe with Toby Turner. It's Toby dancing in the middle of Berlin Square, and he's just filmed him and put it on his channel. So another crack at that. Oh, looks like he's been playing with the special effects. He's got one called Cute Baby Wizard, and it looks like he's made a plasma ball. So I'd say it's his nephew. And he's hooked onto Video Copilot as well and tried to do something like that. So looks like a few videos gone up in the last couple of days. So I'll check all those out for next week and see. But I'm afraid once again he's tried to pull the old Toby Turner card out.
What does he get when he
Toby.
gets Toby in his videos? He gets about 5,000 or 6,000 hits when Toby's in his videos.
No, one of them got 12,000, but yeah, this one's
Okay.
only got 2,000, just under 1925 at the present time. I'd say probably because everyone's already seen all of Toby's videos from his trip, so no one could give a flying fuck anymore. So,
Well, all of the ones that Seth put on his channel from their trip around Europe, every
Yeah.
time it seemed like every time he turned the camera on Tobuscus, he would like duck away or turn away.
yeah,
Like,
yeah. There
I
wasn't.
don't know what the relationship is.
I don't know either. I'll tell you what I think it is, and I'm probably, this is a pure guess and assumption, so please don't try and sue me from overseas, Seth or Toby. Plus, I got no money, so good luck. I'm wondering if he basically paid for the trip for Toby, and
Free
you
trip
know,
to Europe.
free trip to Europe, but you appear in my vlogs. Because when you think about it, I mean, realistically, what's a trip to Europe going to cost him? Maybe $5,000 for Toby. You know, if you just said, I'll cover airfares at a com, you do meals and food, so you basically get a free trip. All you got to pay for is your meals and food like normal.
Yeah.
You know, it would only cost him a couple of G, which would be cheaper than, you know, buying views off one of those YouTube view buys. Not that I'm suggesting he does that. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's weird. Unless they are friends, but Toby's very clear. He said, you know, which he should be, is that I've done it on my own back. I've got my views up. I've got my subscribers. I've got a little bit of a YouTube following, or a fairly decent YouTube following. Why should I just try and get you in on it too?
So has he come out publicly and said that to him?
No, definitely not. But you don't see any help. You don't see, you know, one of Seth's videos, or you don't ever see. I've heard once Tabuscus say, "Go check out Seth's channel." But if there was some sort of actual commitment and alliance, you'd think he'd say, "Hey guys, please do me a favor. Please go check out my best buddy Seth, or my good friend Seth. He's got a great channel. Check it out, subscribe, do me a favor," you know?
Yeah. I think the thing is, though, did they used to do videos together, or have they never done videos together?
Never seen them do a video together. Never seen
I think the thing is, though, you should know Seth by now if you were going to know him by association by Tabuscus.
Yeah.
Like, if you haven't found him by now and subscribed based on that, or even if you haven't, you didn't want to subscribe.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, poor lad. I know we've extended invitation for Seth to come on the show.
Yeah.
I want to formally also extend invitation for Tabuscus to come on the show, because I want to find out exactly what the dynamics of the relationship are. Maybe we can get them on together, and then, you know, that's when we get Seth's hits up as well. He can put it on his YouTube channel. We'll video cast for him.
If he wants an Australian following, yeah. I mean, we could, you know, we could get to the point where we tell our listeners to all go over and check out his channel. So
yeah, no, I'm not going to be doing that.
No, not going to be doing that yet. What if he's a good guy? What if he's a nice guy and the poor guy just wants to be famous? Who knows?
Well, that's his problem, isn't it?
Well, maybe. Who knows?
We don't know the lad. We can't pass judgment on the poor guy.
We can't pass judgment on the poor guy, but we'll see what happens with that. So, yeah. And now also, did you want to just maybe have a bit of a mention about last week's podcast quality compared to this week?
Yeah. Look, so you've probably noticed from our last podcast. Well, it's my voice in particular that sounds quite echoey on the podcast. But
and
this week,
hopefully this week it should be all good. So
yeah, we'll do a test after this, I suppose. But want to give a shout out to SoundCorp. So SoundCorp are pro AV equipment specialists. They're actually based here in Melbourne, where I am. They're at City Road in South Melbourne, 570 City Road. But you can also go to their website and order your equipment from their website. So they're at www.soundcorp.com.au. They spoke to the guys down there. They were very helpful. They hooked us up with the Rode podcasters, which what we found is if you're going to do this shit, you got to do it properly. So get the right equipment. They're the most reasonably priced on the market that we've found, and you know they deliver all around Australia, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, just want to give a shout out to them. And you know, if you need any equipment, if you're in this game, get down to them and check it out, or jump on their website.
Excellent. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, those guys are definitely the best we found for getting us into this little game. So and they've hooked us up. So yep, get into SoundCorp. So yeah, all right. Well, we've probably gone just slightly over time. So for the people who normally download our podcast and use it on the way to work or to or from work, sorry if we made you a few minutes late. But hey, fuck your boss. We're more important. So not more important than my boss though. I still need my job until we can become proper sellouts and quit our day jobs. But we won't do that because we're true to our art. That's not true. I will sell out in 10 seconds if I can.
Yeah, that's a lie.
And to anyone listening who's thinking, oh, that's not cool, you fucking would too. So
yeah.
But until then, it's back to our good old day jobs. What do you got on this week? Anything exciting?
No, nothing. Back to the grind. No holidays for me over the Christmas period. So back to the grind.
Same here. So
Yeah.
All right,
good.
Well, that should I'd say that wrap us up for this week. Hope you all have a good week, and we'll catch up with you next week. So this is the Divide by blah 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 blah. And can you take it, man? Because I just got tongue tied.
Yes,
so,
this is the Divided by Zero podcast. Jump onto our website, hit us up on Twitter, subscribe to us on iTunes, and that's it for this week.
All right, we'll catch you next week.
See ya.